What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Big Things Kentucky. Coach Bew, what's going on with you, man?
Have no fear, big things here. I'm Coach Bew, my man, Coach TB on the side. Coach Truck was good.
Man, Coach, last week we had a heck of a week. We did our live pregame, first time doing that at Henry Clay.
Got to sit down with both Coach Browns from Henry Clay and from Woodford County. Sit down with Coach Dennis Johnson, athletic director. He spoke about his great season in football. Sit down with the associate athletic director for Henry Clay, and also the state championship girls dance team for Henry Clay.
Yes, sir. And they finna go to nationals. And along with a lot of the other cheerleading teams from the area, we want to give a shout out to them and wish them all the best of luck. And on top of all that, we got treated to a great game. Yeah. My man Kanye Henderson with the game winner, buzzer beater.
Yeah. Coach Brown spoke about him in the interview as well, how well he's played for him this year as well.
Yes, sir. So that was big. And we doing a thing during basketball season at the game with Big Things. We got a chance to check out a lot of the local games. We go, get some highlights, talk to people, check out the student sections. So be on the lookout for our schedule as we be Big Things at the games all week.
Absolutely, Coach. You got a chance to go to Lafayette and see their impressive girls team, Coach.
Yes, Anaya Brown. Hey.
Says she's the truth.
Like my man Professor Peck said in Basketball 101, Anaya Brown might be the best player, female player in Lexington, in the city.
Absolutely, Coach. Absolutely.
She's a house coach.
That's all right, Coach.
She goes and gets it. Well, Coach, man, this week we got a chance to sit down and introduce everybody to Dunbar's new head coach, Coach Murray Garvin.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Garvin, coach, former college coach from South Carolina State, HBCU there in South Carolina. And he speaks about how he's implementing his system into these young men at Dunbar.
All right, man, we want to introduce y'all to Dunbar's new coach, Coach Murray Garvin. Coach, man, just tell us a little bit about yourself, Coach.
Well, guys, first of all, it's a pleasure to be on your show. I put a do not disturb sign on my door here at Dunbar. And I told him I'm in a meeting. But no, anytime I can support any entity that is highlighting big things in the state of Kentucky, I want to be a part of it. And I commend you guys for what you try to showcase here in the state. I think it's something that's a little bit underappreciated. And I'm talking about high school basketball in the state of Kentucky. Yes. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from Pikeville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 35 years ago, I would have said Pikeville. But I've lost
that. This Big Things Holler, man. We got to from Pikeville.
I grew up right outside of Holler. But the past 10 years, guys, I've been coaching basketball for 26 years now. The past 10 years, I served as the head coach at South Carolina State University down in Orangeburg, South Carolina. And the opportunity arose for me to come back to Lexington. My first coaching job was actually as an assistant coach in 1998 at Tates Creek High School with Nolan Barger.
Okay.
I actually coached with Coach Barger his last year before he retired. And then I served 2 more years with Joe Pat Covington.
Okay.
So it was an opportunity to come back to Lexington. I have great respect for the basketball and the coaches that are played and have coached here in the 11th region. I think it's one of the toughest regions in all of Kentucky. And it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. So after 20 years on the collegiate level, 20 plus years on the collegiate level, to come back and coach high school ball, man, I couldn't be more excited to be here at Paul Lawrence Dunbar. There's a lot of great people, great resources here at Dunbar, and that was the reason that I took the job here.
And congratulations on the job you're doing at Dunbar there. It looks like you had to do a little bit of a rebuilding because you had quite a few kids kind of transfer out. So how's that process been for you, getting the kids to buy into your system?
Well, it's been a process, guys. It's been a process. When I came here in the spring, I came with the expectation of having a Tim Hall, which was a Mr. Basketball candidate.
Yeah.
That was 20 points and 10 rebounds a game. That as a coach, it's hard to replace, man. and then at the end of the summer, We had another kid that averaged like 12 points a game last year tear his ACL.
Oh man.
A kid by the name of Cade Hill. He tore his ACL the last weekend of AAU.
Oh
And
no.
so we came into the season missing 35 points
Wow.
and something like 16 rebounds that we had during the summer.
The coach, I would have got back in the car, told my wife, pack up the stuff, let's go back home.
It was too late at that point. Yeah, but it's been good, man. You know, it's been a process. I'm trying to Coach Chalk, the previous coach here, had a very strong foundation with these young men. You know, they had an understanding of the game. Now we're just trying to take it to another level. We've been doing things that I don't know if they were accustomed to doing. Scouting reports, film study. I believe in preparation, you know, for your opponent. So it was kind of new to them. I'm trying to get them acclimated to what it would be like if you went into college and played college basketball. The kids that come through my program, they'll be prepared for college because they're going to do everything that a college athlete would have to do.
Now, Coach, man, this is a really young team, only 2 seniors. I don't know how much they contribute to your team. You got only 2 seniors, and you're led by junior Nick Spalding, who's averaging over 20 points a game. How important has it been to have that young man stay in your program?
Oh, you know, it's really important in this day and age, man, where the transfer portal has invaded college basketball. And the way I understand things, that it's a big factor here in Kentucky as well.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
There's always people advertising that the grass is greener on the other side. But Nick has been a pleasure to coach. He could flat out score the basketball. He probably works harder outside of practice than any kid that I've ever been around. He'll leave practice and go to the local YMCA and make another 500 shots before he goes home.
Wow.
He puts in the work. So the success that Nick has, I'm not surprised, because hard work works and you're going to eventually get paid. You know, now about him staying in the program, you know, guys, coming from a college background, I will say this, and I won't say nothing to you all that I won't say to an athlete. I can only coach kids that want to be here.
Absolutely,
Yes,
Coach.
sir.
Absolutely. Well said. Well
You
said.
know, and Nick has always expressed, you know, his love for Dunbar. He's in the 1,000-point club now. I think he has aspirations of being in the top 5 scorers here at the school. And he has a very good opportunity to do that with another year. So hopefully he sticks around. His family is very dear to me. They're really good people. And it's just been a pleasure to coach him.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Coach. Now, like you say, you were kind of rebuilding, not expecting what you were expecting. How has the season been for you with your return to high school basketball and everything that's been going on, COVID and everything all considered, Coach?
Oh, man.
Do you want to go back to college?
No, they hadn't ran me out of town yet, man. I'm enjoying it. Now, coaching high school basketball is different. I don't know where you fellas stand. A shot clock is needed.
I just was going to keep this. We big on the shot clock. Go and break it down for us, Coach.
It's been one of my biggest adjustments, and I still hadn't adjusted. You know, if a team has a 10-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the game, it's darn near impossible to come back.
Yes, sir.
Because you can just go 4 corners, man. That's 1960s ball.
Yes.
You know, you can go 4 corners and you can stall. And I just think it'll make the game more exciting, along with preparing our student athletes for the next level. If you go to a Division III school, you're going to play with a shot clock. If you go to junior college, you're going to play with a shot clock. If you go to a Christian college, you're going to play with a shot clock. So why not prepare these kids for the next level of basketball? Only in the United States is our game different based on the level that you play at. If you go to any other country and play the game of basketball, whether you're in middle school or you're in the pros, you're going to play under a 24-second shot clock. The paint's going to be the same distance. Nothing changes. In the U.S., we change from middle school to high school, from high school to college, from college to professional. That's why it's becoming more of a struggle for some of our teams to compete internationally, because we're not as prepared or accustomed to that style of play. That's exactly why they brought the pros into the Olympics, because it was a different game. So to answer your original question, the adjustment to me, the biggest one has been the shot clock.
Absolutely.
You know, and when you have a lead, or if you're trying to come back late in the game, it's darn near impossible unless you just can't handle the ball versus pressure. But the good teams can do that. But you should have to play under a restraint that you got to shoot the ball in 35 seconds or the other team gets another opportunity. I just think it'd make the game more exciting and also prepare our student athletes for college ball.
All right, Coach. Now, one thing else we wanted to talk to you about, and we are really excited about this. This Saturday, we got the Heritage Game Series Glory Road Project. Dunbar is going to play Louisville Central at the old Dunbar Gym. Coach, what brought this about? Just kind of fill us in on this, Coach.
Well, let me, I can't take credit for it, fellas. When I was going through the hiring process, this is one of the things that they told me about. That was in the pipeline. This game was supposed to take place 2 years ago.
Okay. That's when they had the uniforms, right? They had broke out the uniforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was supposed to take place 2 years ago, man. My athletic director here, Jason Howe, and the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame, which the president of that is also my coaching mentor, Ken Trivet. They had this game in motion for 2 years, and because of COVID, it had kept on being delayed. Gotcha. Or it was canceled. Gotcha. The whole concept, is to shine a light on Kentucky high school basketball and the historic gymnasiums here in the state.
Absolutely.
You know, and to go over to the Dunbar Center and play is an absolute, I mean, it's a treasure in itself. And to play against Louisville Central is also another nugget to bring back a rivalry that has been, I guess, not dead, but they hadn't played in several years.
Yes, sir.
So I'm excited to go back over there. I'm hoping that the weather cooperates with us and we're able to go over there and put on a showcase and highlight the Dunbar Center, the old Dunbar School. It should be an exciting game. Again, this game is about honoring our past.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, of course, I want to go over there and have a great showing, but I also just think about taking kids that have never been in the Dunbar Center over there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You think about the alums that have not seen a high school basketball game in their gym in over 50 or 60 years.
Wow.
You know, so there's so much more to this game.
Coach, man, I'm excited about this Glory Road game Saturday at the old Dunbar Gym.
Absolutely, Coach. He also spoke about this is the first in the series of games. They'll be in Bowling Green in different places playing at historical gyms. So it's going to be great to see. Hope we can get some more information about these games in the future. Now, speaking of this game Saturday, Coach, we're going to try to live stream it.
Yes, sir. Hour before tip.
We hopefully get to talk to some of the former Dunbar, old Dunbar, the green and white Dunbar star players as well. And, man, I'm excited about it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Be on the lookout for that. And all this week, big things at the games. We will be posting where we going to be. Come holler at us. Maybe you can win a free T-shirt or something. We got stickers, love and everything. Make sure you subscribe. Coach Bew, man, great week. Great week.
Absolutely great week of basketball, man. GRC still rolling. Ballard still rolling. Frederick Douglass is looking good on the boys' side. Henry Clay is probably the best team in the city.
I don't know, Coach. It's going to be interesting, boy. You know, that districts and them regional tournaments, things get real interesting.
They do, Coach. But, Coach, man, anything else?
Nah, hey, Coach, before we get out of here real quick, who they, baby? Who they? 30-some years.
Coach, I picked the Bungles. My Niners, unfortunately, we didn't finish. We was up 10.
But them Rams did what they had to do.
So
we went and we riding. Ozon Mitchell. We'll be back next year, Coach.
Ain't no we, Coach. You're not a we. You're a Rams fan.
I like your colors today, though,
in
Coach.
1995
I like them
in
colors,
Young
Coach.
Hall dorm at Kentucky State University.
I like them
You
colors,
was
Coach.
a Yams fan.
I like them colors, Coach.
Man, as always, just be a living donor. I'm Coach Bew. My main man, Coach TB on the side of the Coach Truck.
Peace.